Oh, so, uh, back to trading again. So basically, this is a video coming back showing you the results of my trade yesterday after I bought UJ. So, obviously we can see that it did not work out for me. And this was about my entry for the buy. False. This is the entry I got at after I got in again. So let me show you. This was about my entry for the buy. Um, let's go back to what I was seeing when I originally first got in the market. It was like basically as soon as the market opened. Yeah, let me try to go because this was 6 o'clock and I got in at 6 o'clock. I want to say I got in on the 15 minute, so it was a trash entry. Yeah, that's where I got in. According to this 15 minute, I was like, oh, let me just get in real quick. And I mean, like, it could have been fine if I would have got out, you know. So, so basically, before I go into it, I did notice like a few things about myself, just like in early analysis. Um, so I would have to say, like, I'm trying to close the gap between profitability and basically my potential and my reality. 'Cause my potential is so high, but the reality of what's going on day to day is just not what I would desire. So I would have to say that I'm not trusting myself. On my previous video, I was watching it over and over. I remember myself saying that this candle right here is seller's exhaustion. Like, I literally said that. But at the end of the day, I mean, to know something but to not act on it, not very helpful. So like I feel like I wasn't trusting myself because of a previous loss I had with this same exact. Um Basically I saw an opportunity. It was Excel's exhaustion at a certain point and I sold right at the high, but it basically like did something like this where um it went up, had a seller's exhaustion, came up, and then retested here and kept on going up. So, like it just seemed like I couldn't trust my strategy after that. So I just didn't even trust myself due to that previous loss. So that affected me. I didn't want to believe that it was seller's exhaustion. Um, Lazy with my analysis. I would say like what happened was even I heard myself say at the end of the video that I was going to just let it trade be and not watch it seriously and just let my stop loss do all the work. And that's cool. My stop loss did leave me. I basically show y'all where I had my stop loss get me out. Whoa, Usdjpy just went up a lot. Okay, anyway. Um, so this was my this is not even the accurate time. So let me stop playing. But yeah, this is probably this is not probably this is where my stop loss was like above this candle. So I was able to get how many pips? Like freaking 3 pips, which was horrible. I barely covered my my what is it called? Spread. Because they give you commission, they charge you commission for even placing the trade, and then you get to cover spread too. So like I better cover my commission, my spread. It's horrible. Um, but just knowing that, just like knowing that tells me that I mean I have catch 10 pips. Um, and I know how to catch 10 pips consistently, but I don't know if I like catching 10 pips. But I think that if I am more honest with myself, I will be able to be more consistent faster. So, I mean, if that's what I got, 10, 15 pips, that's what I got. And then I can continue to like catch 10 pips, maybe like 10, 20 times, uh, maybe within a training session or 10 times within a week, or I don't know. But I know more up my lot size, that will definitely help out. So moving on, like I would say, like I just said, I was lazy with my analysis, and also just spinning with that, I also feel like I was unsure of my strategy. That's really 2 points, but I think I was lazy with my analysis because I was not sure what my strategy was. So you see, like I have these like A, B, C, D, and I know there is an A, B, C, D pattern, that people follow, but like this is for me. This is for me to understand clearly, and I can understand this. And I feel like this pattern right here um basically shows us so many times, and I need to study it. This is my strategy. At the highest high, or the higher high, that's the A. B is the self-exhaustion, like a pullback in within the market. And then C would be like a higher high or a high that happens. And then D would be the pullback of the breaking structure. And basically you'll be waiting for a retest. That would be where you enter. Really. Let's actually go to the future right now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Not messing with that market. So again, um that's what we're at right now. We're looking at the market and we're saying like I didn't know my strategy. So here is the better clear example of my strategy. We would have the lower low, and then you would have the pullback to the lower high, or the higher high, or the pullback to the higher low, lower high, higher low. And then you have the lower, like the next, like basically low, or lower low, or high. And then you have the pullback. That's the breaking structure basically. And then you would get in at the retest. So same here. You would have the high, the higher high. You have a pullback within the market, some type of exhaustion area. Then you have, which, like I said, this is an exhaustion area. And that also adds up to it as well. If I don't see like an exhaustion area, this necessary pullback wouldn't mean as much to me. Um, Same here, like it was already an area of exhaustion by the time B occurred. So that when B occurred, we knew that we were exhausted within the market. Not gonna always look the same, but this area right here was the whole area of where the market was exhausted. So um ABCD pattern is my strategy. A, B, C, and then we're basically getting after the retest at the B. That will be our entry here, here, and then we can get in here whenever we actually get a retest. Probably might be right here. That'd be a really clean retest right here. And you can like be successful with it if it actually is a break of structure. So That's cool. Um, Another thing, I was over leveraging and basically I was scared and nervous, and the over leveraging basically took me out of the game. And I guess my strategy, me not being sure of my strategy with over leveraging basically was a bad combination. And then I had a too large of a pip goal. So I was over leveraging and I wasn't even sure with when I was supposed to get out. So that was not a good combination at all whatsoever. So anyway, we're here with this. So previously, like I said, we were probably in the market here. And I did get in for a sell. Let's fast forward this because like I said, I was probably wicked out before this candle. I was only in the market for less than an hour. Less than an hour before it wicked me out. Horrible. So like after I was done, I basically didn't know what the heck was happening. Just had to basically take it. So basically at this point, they gave me two opportunities to get in, and that was at that first 7 p.m. It was a good time because I was definitely in here. I did get in. I did get in at 8 for this sell. And it was so beautiful, like looking at the lower time frames. Um, Basically, it's just so beautiful. I was confident for this candle, and this candle came, and I was like, yeah, it's looking good. But it came and it kind of like on the 5 minute pull back. Let me show you. These two candles made me very nervous. And I got out here. I got out like here. Somewhere right here. And I didn't, but like I should have got out because like this was an area where this is my pattern still. Same pullback. See, that was my pattern. I'm supposed to be getting in on the pull retest of it, which would have been fire. Like retest of that would have been like 20 pips, 28. Who would have actually got that wick? So probably like 20 pips. But at the end of the day, now looking back at it, it was a perfect opportunity to sell. Especially because on the higher time frame. That's the only reason why. Like we were at an area where, first off, we had a seller's exhaustion here at this high. Boom. That's like 1,000 pips, like 1,000 pips right here. Boom, came back. Seller's exhaustion right here this day. So it's not even at the first area of seller's exhaustion. Came back, came back to this area and the price was getting so like small. Like I've never seen UJ trade so small. Like for these hours, it barely even went past like 45 pips. So definitely was very bearish. Very bearish. So at this point, um, I would say those are the reasons why I was not able to capitalize on this trade. I'm definitely gonna tighten up and just kind of like when I back test, look more at being patient. Cause like I wasn't really patient. I got in right at 5, like 6 p.m. I didn't even let market play out. I didn't even give, the Asian session time to even start. And I should have got in at 8. Like even getting in at 8, that was the opportunity that was the best. And then look, 10 pip. I normally have a 15 pip stop on UJ. So I could have been successful with this trade. It would have definitely been I probably would have had what did she say? 11 pips of drawdown, but it wouldn't have been too bad for getting 130 pips. Got 138 pips basically. Yeah, that was a fire trade. 123 pips. So it wasn't too bad. And this beautiful candle right here. So basically we learning. Like I said, we're learning what we need to do, what we don't need to do, so that we can be successful trading. But for the most part, I'm kind of signing off. I want to do some more analysis and yeah, come back with you. Bye.